My father, when he started the Abstract company, it was just a small service company. And I think he didn't have any idea that it would grow into such a large institution and play a role in Hawaii. Title Guaranty has been in business for over 120 years. And probably the reason we have been successful for those 120 years is the relationships we've built. My grandfather came to Hawaii and he brought Gideon Bibles to Hawaii. And my father had three brothers. He didn't have a lot of money as a kid growing up. They lived in Lanikai back then, and Lanikai was a papaya orchard. And the only reason you lived in Lanikai or Kailua is you couldn't afford to live in town. My father, after the war, got into the real estate business and development business with his brother, Charlie. And he developed what was now known as Title Guaranty. And then we grew as Hawaii grew. So as we grew as a territory and grew as a state, the title company grew. One day at breakfast, my dad says, "Mike, look, why don't you come down and work at the title company? And you have to do two things. You gotta, promise you're gonna work for a year, and you can't complain for a year about your job, since it's a family company." And that's how I really started Title Guaranty in 1972. And I'm fortunate that I have a son that's working there, and his name is Mike too. So we worked out real well in the industry.
As I've gotten older, I really started to value more and more my grandfather's core values, like understand his core values, and his core values was all about supporting the staff and supporting the people.
My father used to say, we have a lot of mouths to feed. That means we have a lot of people working with us, not for us. And our obligation is to make them successful. And if we make them successful, they're going to make us successful, and they're going to take care of our clients.
Our clients are realtors, lenders, and they're on the front line with their clients. And so they have to deliver a very simple, clear real estate transaction process. And a lot of that process is driven from our execution of title and escrow work. We've had a relationship with Fidelity for the last 30 years, so we chose them as our strategic partner on the mainland. And what's been great about that is we're able to really take pieces of technology that they are either purchasing or producing on their own, programming on their own, and we can implement what we think fits in Hawaii and what works for us. Our job now is to implement that technology for Hawaii at the highest level and push forward the way we do a real estate transaction. And so that resource of technology probably was number one. Number two of a strategic partnership is really cybersecurity and protecting people's money during a transaction and information during a transaction. You got to keep evolving a business, and I think that gets difficult when you're passing it from generation to generation. And so I think being open-minded to new leadership, new ways of running the company is very important. You can't run a family company the same way as you go forward.
Where we're going to be in 5 years, we don't know. But what we want to do is be ready for it. So every time that there's a change with technology or a change in the industry, we got to sort of be with it or get ahead of it. And if we can do that, then we'll have a great future. You can travel all around the world, and you're not going to get better people than you have in Hawaii.
It's a long journey, and Hawaii has been built on relationships. We've had unbelievable loyalty of the real estate community, unbelievable loyalty to Title Guaranty. I mean, I'm just so grateful for that. And our staff is so grateful for that. And so we want to continue to show our appreciation for that loyalty and for the clients that support us. And then our whole goal is to partner with them and help them. And as we get better, they'll get better. And as they get better, we get better. And feed off each other. And hopefully we have these generational relationships that continue. Because that's what makes Hawaii special, is the people.